Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Taiwo. Good afternoon from here. It is currently minus 12 degree. So now, and today let's talk about moving to Canada from visitors with a visitor's visa to a work permit. It is possible to do that. It is possible, and back home there are a lot of lies, from agents, from fake immigration consultants, that will tell you, come to Canada with a visitor visa. When you get there like this, bam, just tell them you want to change to a work permit. They will change you. You start working. Even see, it is possible to change to a work permit, but it is not that easy to change to a work permit. It is possible, yes. The law states if you're here on work permit and you find an employee that is ready to accept you, to give you an LMIA job. Now let's talk about the LMIA. So LMIA means is a labor impact assessment. So now it means that before an employee will accept you, they will have searched around Canada. They will have posted the job on around, and they feel like, oh, there's nobody to take that job. Then they'll now go to the labor ministry to file, LMI, that okay, I want to bring someone from outside because I searched around the country and there's nobody to take that position. So I want to bring someone from out of the country. So you can see, and it's not that easy to get it. So now it's not that before it was easy, but right now it is not that easy because of let me say, because of the crowd. Now there are so many fake LMIAs, there are so many fake agents, there are so many fake people out there. So now that's back home. Most fake agents in Nigeria, they'll be like, okay, they do tell people, you can come here, you can move here, with a visitor's visa, and then switch to a work permit. Then when those people now come here, they will realize no, it's not possible. At the end of the day, they'll file an asylum. Now, I heard it in the news that one Nigerian died at the asylum camp in Ontario. So now, which is so sad, because just look at it now. Right now, it is minus 12 degree. You are coming from Nigeria, that's my plus 25 degree. It is, the humidity is there, it is not always cold. Maybe the coldest time in Nigeria is always the Harmattan period, and Harmattan is always maybe like 20 or 21, 22 something. It's always during the December period. But you are now coming to somewhere whereby it is minus 20 degree, minus 40 degree. And the thing is that the weather now, if I check the weather now, the current weather, it will tell you minus 15 degree, but real feel, there's something they call real feel. It means the wind and everything. It will feel like minus, it might tell you the weather now is minus 20 degree, but according to the wind, it will feel like minus 27. Oga, no be minus 12 degree, or it is minus 27 degree. It was just telling you the weather is just 12 degree, but it will feel like minus 20 due to the wind, the current condition and everything. It will feel like minus 27 degree. If you think, okay, it's just 12 degree, I go cope. Okay, now 27 degree be the condition. So now it's now devastated, and I think and again is that most people, from what I researched, most Nigerians, some people know what they are coming to face, but they don't care, due to the the condition back home. Yeah, we are all Nigerian, but I will always want to say, when you come into a new country, especially to a country whereby your cultures are different, your social lives are different, everything about them, the weather is different. I beg, come with a valid permit. Come with a valid visa. There are so many pathways to Canada. Yes, there are so many pathways to Canada. There are so many legitimate pathways to Canada. So now, and also, if you want to come with a visitor's visa to change it to a work permit, then you have to plan it. Immediately you receive that visitor's visa, start applying to LMIA job. There are so many LMIA job on job banks, on Indeed, on LinkedIn. Start applying to LMIA jobs. Start contacting this company, and immediately you land into Canada here. Look around. Don't go to Ontario. Don't go to all these big city. Look for a place whereby they are just some town, developing town, and look for an agent or those company, because if you look for a developing town, the competitors will be less. People you'll be competing with will be less. So look for a developing town, go there, talk to the employee, and you guys can work things out with the LMIA. They'll be able to file LMIA. Even if it will be you should go back home, then come back. I know someone that he came to Canada on visitor's visa, but right now he's currently working as an LMIA. So now as a work permit holder, and even with that work permit holder, he brought his wife over here, his wife and his 2 children. They came here. So now with open work permit and study permit, because if you have a work permit here in Canada and a closed work permit, you can bring your spouse with open work permit and your children with study visa or visiting. So depending on the age of your child. So I will advise you, when coming, if you know you're coming and you want to do the right thing, come with a visitor's visa, then start looking for a job that will, for a company that will file for you, company that will issue you an LMIA job, and I believe you'll see, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.